welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. In today's video I've decided to kind of share with you some different ideas of decorating your dresser up or your hutch ready for the Christmas season. I am kind of a bit behind a lot of people on YouTube for decorating, as we do tend to wait till nearer the beginning of December to decorate for Christmas. Mainly because we get a real tree every year with roots on that we can replant afterwards, and also because my little boys, if I start decorating too early, they just get really confused and don't, understand the concept of time. So they think, Christmas is really soon. So we always tend to kind of wait until the beginning of December to decorate. And also I'm still kind of enjoying all the autumnal vibes. We still have so many beautiful autumnal colours outside, and I'm still kind of holding on to that at the minute. But I'm also getting really excited for Christmas. Watching all of the other lovely YouTubers' Christmas videos has just, really got me in the spirit of things. So I'm kind of bringing in sort of winter touches, as I like to say, and some kind of hints of Christmas as well. So if you saw my last week's video, I did a centrepiece which was winter Christmassy themed, and I'll link that down below if you're interested in that. And then I thought for today, I always like to dress my dresser up for every season. I really enjoyed that, so I thought I'd film that as well so you can see. And then next week I will be taking you with me to go and get our tree. We get it from a local farm up the road, and this year, which is really exciting, they are hosting like a Christmassy craft antique fair as well, and there's going to be sort of over 40 stalls there in their polytunnels. So I'm really excited to go and see that. That's the first year they've been doing it, so I will take you along with me to that. So let's get started with today's video. So this is just an overview of everything I've kind of got together to put onto my dresser. A lot of these pieces are things I have up all year round, and then I just add seasonal decor to it. And as you can see, I've got some of the bottle brush trees there and some other little Christmassy touches to add. Like I said, I haven't got all of our Christmas decorations down from the attic yet, but I always like to use the traditional colours. I always like to add in little vintage Christmas pieces because I think that just brings in an extra special touch and a bit more meaning to my decor, but that's, just my personal opinion. So I probably will be adding some little bits to it as we go through the Christmas season, but this is definitely going to how we're going to start off. And then over here is my dresser, and this dresser is really sentimental to me because my granddad made this dresser originally for my mum in her kitchen, and then when he passed, my mum she sort of renovated her kitchen and did not have space for this, so I was lucky enough to be able to be handed this too, and I absolutely love it. It was originally like a pine colour wood, and I decided to paint it. It does probably need another coat of paint because I painted this quite a few years ago now. But yeah, I love having this, and I love just all sentimental pieces of furniture because I just think it means so much, and it's just, there's always a story behind it, which I love. So this is the dresser we're going to do up. As you can see, I've got some Christmassy bits kind of around it so far as well. And then this little box at the top, it's an old little Marmite crate. Let me know if you love Marmite. I think it's kind of a love-hate food, but I love Marmite, so I always keep that up year round, and I just have a little chicken wire holder with some little bottles in the top, but I will kind of swap out that little floral piece at the top for something a bit more festive. So let's get on with decorating. I always like to start with just adding kind of the main bigger pieces, because then I just think it's easier to then sort of add in the little decorative pieces around it. So the first thing that I always like to have on my dresser is this mirror. I picked this up at a charity shop a few years ago now, and I just love it. It's just the perfect size to sit in my dresser. I love mirrors because obviously they just reflect light, and for this season I think maybe I'm going to hang some little Christmas ornaments down so they kind of reflect off the mirror of the light, and I just think that would look really pretty. So I always tend to put this in the middle, like so, and then kind of decorate around it. So the other main thing I have is, if I can get it, I always use this It was a cutting board actually, but I always like this. I love the colour of it, the colour of the wood, and I usually just kind of have that either sitting somewhere along the bottom here. Yeah, and I just love the contrast of the wood on there, so I'm definitely going to have that there. And then I picked this little wreath up from a yard sale actually back in the summertime. I only paid I think £1 for it, which was a steal. I love it, and it's also just a really nice wreath that you can actually just keep up all year round. So I'm going to put this up on the top here. So they're kind of, I'd say, the biggest things I have on there. They're not exactly huge, but now I've got kind of those placed where I want. I'm now just going to add in all the other little pieces of decor. So I'm going to stop talking and just kind of have a little fiddle around. And like I said, I don't know about you, but whenever I decorate something, I'll have it like that, and then probably tomorrow after I sit and kind of look at it a few times, I always sort of swap things about. But I think that's all the fun of decorating. Well, I think so anyway. So let's get ahead, and I'll put some music in now as I decorate. And this is kind of the overall look. There's a couple of things I'm not too happy about the positioning, but yeah, like I say, I'll just have a little play about with things. So on the bottom here, I've just got my bottle brush trees in 3 different sizes, and I decided to put that medium sized one in just one of those old little terracotta pots that I have. I love this little silver tea light star. I got this last year from an antique shop, I believe, or it could have been a charity shop actually. And then I always love keeping jars about the place with candles in. I think that looks really pretty, an extra little decorative touch. And then my star there, and this side isn't kind of too Christmassy really apart from the stars, so I probably will add maybe in some little red berries to that eucalyptus just to give it a bit more of a festive touch. And then coming up here, this little Santa ornament I got from an antique store a couple of years back, and I love him. I think he's so cute. And again, I just added another bottle brush tree. These ornaments I purchased a few years back from, I believe it was a garden centre actually. So I like to hang those on there. I think they're really pretty. And then just added my little bell garland in. And then that is a candle in that brown little tub there, container thing. And that smells really lovely. I think it's a spiced apple scent in there. And then up here, it's just missing something hanging on the right hand side here. I want something else just because, just to sort of balance it up a little bit. So I've just got a couple of little bottle brush trees here, my wreath that I showed you, and then up here in my jar here, stoneware jar, I just got some more of those candles. And I really love these little things here. I'm not sure what they're called. Sorry, get the camera. They're kind of just, yeah, to go around the base of candlesticks and things. I'm not really sure what they're called, but I just love them. And I found 2 of them at a car boot sale during the summertime. I just think they're so, so pretty. So like I say, I want something kind of hanging here. I want to get small, maybe little pretty ornaments at different sort of lengths to hang up there. So that's kind of not completely finished up there yet, but, and then over here I showed you those, just those little mason jars with the moss in with the little trees there, so that kind of ties in with the bottle brush trees. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching and maybe got some inspiration to decorate, maybe if you have a dresser or hutch in your home, or just, you know, enjoyed watching and got a little bit more into the festive mood. If you're like me and haven't started decorating yet, I always love this time of year to start bringing out the festive pieces, and it just makes your home feel so much more warm and cozy and festive, so I really, really love it. So like I said, stay tuned for next week's video, as I will be taking you along with me to the Antique and Christmas Craft Fair and to get our tree. And I hope you all have a wonderful week and take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!